Let's be honest, folks, the world's a tense place. Enter stage left. South Korea's Hanmu 3, a missile that's less about starting a fight and more about making sure one never starts. Now imagine being a country right next door to a regime that threatens to turn Seoul into a sea of fire. You'd probably want some reassurance too, wouldn't you? That's where the Hanmu 3 comes in. South Korea's not so subtle way of saying, don't even think about it. Meanwhile, over in India, they've got their own geopolitical headaches. Their answer? The Nirbhay cruise missile. Think of it as India's way of politely saying, we come in peace, but we also come prepared. They're sophisticated machines, packed with technology that would make your head spin. Let's break it down, shall we? First up, the Hanmu 3. This South Korean bad boy boasts a range of over 1,000 kilometers. That means it can hit targets far and wide, delivering a hefty payload of boom to anyone foolish enough to mess with Seoul. It's like the ultimate neighborhood watch, but instead of casseroles, it delivers high explosives. On the other side of the continent, we have the Nirbhay. This Indian marvel can travel over 1,500 kilometers, making it a true long-range player in the missile game. And don't let the peaceful name fool you. This thing packs a punch. It can carry conventional or nuclear warheads, making it a versatile tool for India's defense. The Hanmu 3 is no slouch, cruising towards its target at subsonic speeds. The Nirbhay, on the other hand, takes a more leisurely approach, with a speed that's also subsonic but slightly slower than the Hanmu 3. Now, let's talk shop about how these missiles find their targets. The Hanmu 3 is a bit of a multitasker, using a combination of inertial navigation, GPS, and terrain contour matching guidance. Think of it like this. It knows where it's going, it knows where it is, and it knows what the ground should look like along the way. The Nirbhay, on the other hand, likes to keep things interesting. It uses a combination of inertial navigation, GPS, and a TERCOM system. TERCOM, or terrain contour matching, basically means the missile takes a look at the ground below and compares it to a preloaded map. If it doesn't match up, it adjusts its course accordingly. This means both missiles are incredibly accurate, capable of hitting a target within a matter of meters. But it's not just about hitting the target, it's about surviving the journey to get there. Both the Hanmu 3 and the Nirbhay are designed to be stealthy, making them difficult to detect on radar. Now, you might be thinking, okay, these missiles sound impressive and all, but how do they actually get launched? Well, hold on to your hats, because this is where things get really interesting. The Hanmu 3, with its versatile design, can be launched from a variety of platforms. We're talking ships, submarines, even those big scary bomber planes. It's like the Swiss Army knife of missiles, always ready for action, no matter the situation. The Nirbhay, on the other hand, prefers to keep things a bit more grounded. It's primarily designed to be launched from mobile launchers on land. Picture a convoy of trucks rumbling through the desert, each one carrying a Nirbhay missile ready to be unleashed at a moment's notice. Both the Hanmu 3 and the Nirbhay can be equipped with different types of warheads. We're talking conventional explosives for those situations where you need to make a point without going full nuclear. And then there's the nuclear option, a stark reminder that these missiles are not just for show. They represent a country's ultimate deterrent, a way of saying, don't even think about messing with us. The decision to use a nuclear weapon is not one that any country takes lightly. So, what does all this mean for South Korea and India? Well, for starters, it means they've got some serious firepower at their disposal. The Hanmu 3 gives South Korea a powerful deterrent against its neighbor to the north, a way of saying, we're watching you and we're ready. Meanwhile, the Nirbhay provides India with a much-needed strategic reach, allowing it to project power far beyond its borders. It's a clear signal to any potential adversaries that India is not to be trifled with. But it's not just about projecting power, folks. These missiles also play a vital role in deterrence. The very existence of the Hanmu 3 and the Nirbhay forces other countries to think twice before making any aggressive moves. It's a delicate dance, a high-stakes game of chess where the ultimate goal is to prevent a conflict from ever happening in the first place. So, there you have it, folks. The Hanmu 3 and the Nirbhay 2 missiles, two countries, two very different sets of challenges. But one thing is clear. These missiles represent the cutting edge of military technology, a testament to the ingenuity and determination of the countries that built them. They are a reminder that in an uncertain world, strength and preparedness are essential for survival. But they are also a sobering reminder of the destructive power that humanity possesses and the importance of using that power responsibly. Because at the end of the day, folks, peace is not just the absence of conflict, it's the presence of something much more powerful: understanding, cooperation, and a shared commitment to a safer, more secure world for everyone.